Today I will be introducing a brand new product from Backfire, the first of 2020. Here is the Zealot. This is a belt-driven electric longboard. In the past we compared hub motor boards with belt-driven ones. Equally, they have their own unique advantages. At the price point of less than $700, it offers more value than its competitors in the current market. The Zealot has three major advantages. The 311 watt-hour super large battery can give you 28 to 36 kilometers in range. Using a high discharge rate, 21,700 cells, means that there will be no voltage sag in the whole riding experience. This board comes equipped with 96mm diameter, 78A durometer, high resilience professional skateboard wheels. Let's talk about the board, the deck of the Zealot. The size of the board is 39 inches by 9.3 inches, which is 99 centimeters by 24 centimeters. This size is very comfortable for a person like me who is 183 centimeters, that's 6 feet tall. The foot stance is not too big, it feels just right. The board surface is wide enough to fit my foot length. If the board surface is too narrow, it will make your foot particularly tired during long rides. But this board has enough space to support you. This board is made of a bamboo and glass fibre composite material, which ensures an absolutely planted ride, yet offers excellent flexibility for your machine, thus greatly reducing vibrations. The board has a deep concave design to hold your feet in place. This translates to a very precise turning ability during your ride, which is also a special feature of the Backfire, the vintage skateboard brand. Secondly, let's talk about the trucks. The front truck is still the world's leading brand for longboards, Caliber, and the rear truck, specifically developed by Backfire itself, both of which are pitched at an optimum 50 degrees. Thirdly, the wheels. The Zealot comes with 96mm diameter as standard. The width is 55mm and it boasts a durometer of 78A. The 96mm diameter is the best diameter for the wheels of an electric skateboard. It is neither too small to drive in poor road conditions nor too large to cause a too high centre of gravity, which is the best all-round choice for handling and comfort. Battery-wise, the structure of the Zealot's battery still uses 12S2P, as used in the G3 and the G3 Plus. This kind of battery is 50.4 volts. To explain, the higher the voltage, the higher the efficiency of an electric board. This same voltage was also classically used by Boosted. This board also uses 21,700 4,000 mAh battery cells with a single battery cell discharge capacity of 30 amps. Because it is 2P, the entire battery cluster has a discharge capacity of 60 amps, which can keep the board riding at high speeds or for hill climbing endurance. We wrote the software for the battery management system, BMS, to make the entire battery only release 90% of its capacity, which protects the battery and allows its charging cycle life to be extended. This battery is without voltage sag. 311 watt-hour capacity can give you a range of 28 to 36 kilometers. That's 17.5 to 22 miles. Electronic speed control. The 12S high voltage electric control utilizes Hobbywing's finest circuitry, featuring ultra low failure rate plus super smooth acceleration and braking. Motors. Dual outer runner 52-55 motors, two 750 watt high torque motors, again supplied by Hobbywing with incredible power whilst accelerating and climbing. Mode E is designed for beginners. Acceleration and braking are very smooth. The top speed is governed to only 20 kilometers, that's 12.4 miles per hour. Mode S is ideal for daily commuting. Acceleration and braking are far more powerful. The maximum speed is governed to 38 kilometers per hour. That's 23.6 miles per hour. Turbo mode is generally not recommended. When you turn on turbo mode, then fully roll forward the throttle wheel, the rider is likely to fall due to the massive torque. It is only really practical to use for overtaking on the road and racing against friends. Its maximum speed can reach a massive 46 kilometers per hour. That's 28.5 miles per hour. However, this mode depletes electricity fast. If you're constantly riding in turbo mode, then you can only expect 60% of the endurance. On the positive side, there is no 30-second limitation on the speed boost using turbo mode, nor a 30-second cooldown period. Cruise control mode. To engage this mode, simply set your optimum speed using the throttle wheel, then click the remote control power switch. The circle on the screen will turn into a square. Then release the wheel of the remote control to remain in cruise control mode. Simply roll back the scroll wheel to disengage cruise control and you will return to full manual control. Now you are offered the opportunity to turn on and off the LEDs underneath the board whilst riding. Double click the power button to turn on the breathing light mode, and whilst in turbo mode the light will switch to strobing. Once you double click the power button, all the lights will switch off, even in turbo mode. We'll be testing the new Backfire belt drive board called the Zealot. I'm 73 kilos and we're in 14 degrees Celsius. On the Backfire Zealot here, testing the new belt drive board from Backfire. Just putting on sport mode now. See what top speed we can get. The speed here we've got, this is in sport mode. 40, that's good. Very smooth ride because of the belts, very smooth. More so than the hubs. Okay, I'm going to go to turbo mode now and see what we get. Let's have a look at the top speed on the Zealot belt drive. .45 kph. Pretty impressive stuff. Very smooth ride. Less vibration than the hubs. I have the G3 Plus and this is much smoother ride. Vibrations are being much more absorbed because of the belt drive. Excellent so far. Takes up the bumps really easily, you know. Okay, so we're still on the Zealot range test, and so far this is what we've got on our different apps on our phones. This one says 8.7 kilometers. And this one says 8.53, so there's not much discrepancy there, and we're going to carry on now and see how much more we get. So I'm on cruise control now. As you see, the square is on the remote and I can let it go, and I can show you my phone, which will show us how far we've gone with the range test. We are 12.2 kilometers so far, which is probably about half the range. Well, let's see. That's the beauty of cruise control. So, nice usage. So we're about 2/3 of the way through the range test on the Backfire Zealot. If you look here, we have 25.24, 25.6, and looking closely at the remote, it's got a 25.1 on the trip meter there. the trip meter is reading 25.1, and on the phones it's a little bit higher. So we're going to carry on running the board a bit further. We're looking to get over 30 kilometers, so let's try. So we just finished the range test on the Zealot and we've got over 30 kilometers. As you see, the phones are registering 32 and 32.5. When we finished the range test, I left the battery on and it automatically cuts out after 2 minutes. So therefore the tripometer zeroed itself. But as you see, the evidence is on the phone that we got over 32 kilometers on the Zealot. Excellent.